I hate working a 9 to 5. I need something fun to do.
Look out!
Eh?
Yeah, I've been waiting for this.
Decent waves potential. Double sequence. Please stop. Please. Oh, I'm calling the FBI. That's bullshit. Run! 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 We did it. I've come so close. No! I was not going to discard those 3. What? No! No way! No, you're kidding me, bro! Ah!
Welcome back to Mahjong Saturday.
Well, just kidding. It's not Saturday at all. I completely missed it. Well, anyway, welcome to the stream anyway, guys. How you doing? Still Saturday. Still feels like Saturday to me. Because I didn't stream at all yesterday. I'm crazy missing a Mahjong Saturday. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable what I have to do. Well, yeah, I mean, I've been like doing some late nights lately, like to do like work for like, you know, my training and stuff, and then also like for other stuff that will go unnamed. Please do not discuss anything if you know about it. Yeah, so I've you know, there have been some stuff you guys don't even know about. And yeah, my sleep schedule is gone, bro. I tried to sleep at like 2 or 3 a.m. and I'm like, well, I gotta like delay the stream by a few hours, I guess, so I'll have like at least 7. And then I failed to sleep for another like 2 hours because I had like an asthma attack. Yeah, it was really bad. Yeah. So goodbye sleep schedule. Maybe it'll return next week. We'll see. But if worst comes to worst, I don't know. It might have to. I might have to like just permanently reschedule my morning streams into the afternoon, to noon. Yeah, we're on time for Mahjong Saturday. Indeed. Welcome back. Don't think I've seen you around lately. Welcome. And anyone else just joining us, hello. How are y'all doing? Appreciate your patience, and or if this was just happens to be a convenient time for you, that's great. That's great as well. Like, dude, like, also right now, you know, I another pain point, like quite literal pain point for me, is that I've been like sitting way too much, and my chair is like really uncomfortable. I think in comparison to like my gamer chair before that I got from the dumpster, this other chair I got from the dumpster is much less comfortable. It is smaller though, so it fits into my like corner of the room that I use. So, but yeah, well, I've been getting a lot of aches and pains in my rear end, yeah, on my gluteus maximus and minimus. So if I sound different right now, it's because I'm actually standing up. I'm literally standing up on my feet. I'm standing. This is a standing stream, and if you want to stand while watching to like, you know, boost your circulation and get in the grinding mood, yeah, feel free. Thanks, by the way, for 5 gifted memberships on YouTube. Appreciate it. Awesome. Yeah. And me standing up here, maybe, who knows? Maybe this one decision will like increase my lifespan by like 3 years or something. Stand-up work desk for serious mahjong. Yeah, that might be the case. I mean, like, you know, there is no standing mahjong table now that I think about it. Every mahjong table assumes you're gonna sit down. So like, maybe that's a niche. Maybe we could like, you know, get mahjong manufacturers to make standing tables for mahjong, like standing auto tables. Could you imagine? That'd be kind of sick. That'd be kind of sick. Except like the definitely height differences would come into play. So like everyone would have to be like around the same height. You can't just like have someone like 6'2" and then another person like 4'7". Yeah. So anyway, unless they have like a stool or something, I guess. Let's play some games. But yeah. All the grind has been going, lately. If you've been following, I haven't played at all since last stream, pretty much. Oh, I didn't even. Yeah. Game is still muted. There you go. I haven't even been like playing that much. Just like some stuff on like Tenho, just and like friendly here and there. Is today the day? Probably not. I'm still like 800 points away. 800 points away. So I need to win 6 times. I need 6 firsts, like in a row, in order to. I mean, it's pretty rare I do 6 games on a stream. So 6 firsts. That's probably not gonna happen. But it might happen next week. There's a legit chance you could be looking at a saint rank 1 week into the future. Mahjong in the 2032 Summer Olympics. Yeah, we're gonna have to do some big lobbies against like the MCR, like the Chinese Mahjong and stuff, to get in there with Ricci, and also all the white people, with their American Mahjong. If we have Mahjong at the Olympics and it's American Mahjong, I think we might have failed as a society. I don't know. No offense to people who play American Mahjong, but I think like I don't know. I don't really know too much about like all the different Olympic sports, but like American Mahjong being a game that changes so radically every year just because just feels a little bit weird to put in the Olympics. I don't know. That's just me though. I know a lot of sports do change the rules a lot though, so. The American Mahjong Mafia too, yeah. We need like the Japanese Yakuza. We need like shake hands with the Japanese Yakuza to be like, it's like, just this once, just this once, we will set aside our differences. All right, well, I'm gonna Sakigiri this door and hope it's good for me. Oh shit. Okay, well, hopefully this won't come back to bite me. Because I have actually a pretty good hand. Minus the Fruity 10. The Fruity 10 is actually pretty bad. So if I don't get the 1-4 pin like right now, it might be curtains for me and for this hand. In fact, I might actually just fold this. Maybe that was just premature considering I have the Fruity 10. Oh, does someone have the 4? Oh, someone definitely has the 4. I think I'm folding. Oh no. Alright, dealer repeat or random guy with a Mangan. Wonder who I'm rooting for here. But yeah, well. Oh, nice. Wasn't me. Also wasn't Tenpai. Oh my god, that was not a Mangan. My apologies. It was all calculated. It was all calculated to make sure that I wasn't going to be in 4th. Do the green here. Pawn is... I guess I could pawn. I guess it's not terrible. Sand is gonna be pretty cheap anyway, unless I get Sanchoku or something. 4, 5, 6 Sanchoku, maybe 3, 4, 5. I don't know. I guess I could try. I could try for Sanchoku. Oh, hey, Monica. I haven't been keeping up the chat because you guys are so far away. I'm standing, I'm standing and I don't have standing monitors. I have to like look down upon all of you on the floor so far away. Am I winning though? Well, we just started, so I mean, kinda. Looks like a peasant. Yeah, look at us. Yeah. Like a god looks down upon his followers. Yes. From high in the heavens, where I will be. You know, the future celestial, right here, baby. 4, 5, 6 Sanshoku, man. But like, I need another. I need a 6-pin. Okay, 3, 4, 5. Still has 3, 4, 5, and then a chance of Ipeco. That's good enough, I guess. Anyway, I feel like with this little value though, if the last East comes out and I pawn, I'm not sure how worth it that is, considering my tiles are like extremely heavy. I have all 3s, 4s, 5s, and 6s. There's like nothing I'm like really happy with to fold with here, so I'm probably just going to not call and just let it go. But if the Riichi comes around, I'll Riichi. Maybe. Well, it has to be. I fill in something here because I'm not gonna Riichi on the 5-mon, and I'm not gonna Riichi on the Shanpon. That's like almost dead. 6-mon and then 1 East. No thanks. Yeah, and like, there's a chance that someone might be waiting with like Cheeto or something and might be holding on to the East. Okay, the 3-mon here is concerning. 3-mon here is legitimately concerning. I will cut the 6-mon though, as like a half Suji, and then wait on the 5 and no Yaku. Oh wow! Imagine if I Riichi'd right there. Imagine if that happened. I could actually chi this and then like discard the East. You know what? That's not a terrible idea. I erase both the Ipatsus as well. And I could just wait on whatever Tanya tile. Yeah, 7-mon. 7-mon even looks pretty safe. Oh, Ron. Wow, I'm a genius. That's how a pro does it. Let's go. Yeah, the flexibility, man. Okay, we didn't win on the 5-mon. We didn't win on the Akka 5-mon drop. But we did win with, with 2 extra Riichi sticks. That's pretty good. Sure. Cut this off. Feels good. Oh, yeah. Okay, the only thing about this, like, setup I have is that my mic is pretty high up in the air. But it's, like, not so high that I can't, like, stand up completely straight and talk into it. Like, if I do that, it sounds like this. I don't know if maybe it's okay from your guys' end. I have to look down to like look at my monitor anyway. So I guess this is okay. I just have to like remember to stretch my neck every once in a while. Hold on, let me see. I got the book, by the way, for anyone who isn't on the Discord. Let's see, where is it? Where's my camera? Is that my camera? That is my camera. Okay. Okay, you guys see? I'll put my phone out of the way. Yeah, sure. Yeah, see this thing? Yeah, I got it now. The Riichi 136 Mahjong Tactics, the hardcover, or it's not hardcover, it's paperback. But yeah, that's here now. Pretty cool. And this lovely like card here that has like east, south, east. Oh god, how do I do this? East, south, north, and west on there. Oh shit, I accidentally dropped my east. Whoops. Anyway, and then a scoring table on the back. Dude, they thought of everything, man. They thought of everything. That's crazy. Anyway, let's just turn that off. Let's just turn that off right now, so I can like actually play the game. This was just a safe tile to me. Don't worry. Don't worry. There was no mistakes here. Yeah. We're getting painful. I mean, having double east was nice, but it's also on a hell weight. And 1 so is completely safe. 2 so's looks okay. 6 mon. Probably gonna cut 6 mon very soon. Actually, I probably could have cut 6 mon right then and there. Gonna do it now? Nah. 9 so isn't even that safe. It's okay. 6 mon, at least, like, I could use another Dora, which is really nice. Alright, I'll cut it now. I'll cut it now and get to this shape. This 1 so is actually pretty useless to me. Is this just a safe tile? Because if I get a 3, I'm gonna wait on the Ipeco. The Ipeco Tanyo. Pay heavy shipping from France. Yeah. You have my condolences. My condolences out there in the European regions. Never getting the big market share of a US shipment. Yeah, Senba book. Yeah, you know, like, it's so funny. Hold on. I actually kind of threw it away. Hold on, let me see if I can get it. Like, hold on. Yeah, wait, I got it. So if I just, so like here's the book jacket that it came with. That I didn't even realize I was getting. Just like that. I didn't even realize I was getting this, but like they just threw it in here. It's like, oh yeah, you know, since it's been taking so long, there's this book jacket you put in the book. But like, why would you use this? It's just like completely plain. I can't even fit it in the. Okay, I can do it like that. Yeah. It's like can't even. It's just a 1 so. Okay, 1 so is a pretty good tile, but you know, this is just like VTuber prejudice here. This is just VTuber discrimination. This is not just any VTuber, all right? This is Kurono Senba. It says written by Senba Kurono, Mahjong Soul Celestial Tenho 9th Dan. This book cover doesn't say that at all. You don't understand who this is. This could have been written by anyone. It could have been written by Joe. You know, like from who knows where. Like, but because it has the VTuber cover, you know it's actually legit. You know it's actually made by a Mahjong player. But yeah, well, you know, prejudice, right? We don't have that in the West as much. So, you know, like we're just gonna have like a plain book cover, like a plain old boring book cover, so that you know it's like not for any reason besides like a 200-year-old game played by ancient people. Yeah, with a vague heritage to China. I think that's the vibe. Yeah. 1 pin here. I don't think I'm gonna go for a flush here since I have a decent amount of Sozu, but not too many shapes. And I do have like the 4-5 here, which is like has the red 5. So we're gonna make use of that as much as possible. Anyway, yeah. Have a question for you. What's your favorite Yaku and Yakumon, says Taro. Hello. And everyone else is just joining us. Ooh, West. Do I want to cut the West now? I think I could keep it still. But I might want to cut it now. I'll keep it. I still kind of need another block. My favorite Yaku right now is probably like Toy still. I'm in like a PonCat, like Pon kind of mood. And my favorite Yakumon is Shosushi. Little 4 wins, specifically. What about Cheetoy? Cheetoy is like Cheetoy is way down there. Like I have good respect for Cheetoy, despite being a Cheetoy hater now. Because like it does still do stuff. Oh, that is tempting. Wow, that is really tempting. Cheat toy actually might be useful here though to make use of the Dora. But yeah, well, cheat toy does have like very unique strengths in comparison to like every other Yaku in the game because it is unique in terms of its composition. Maybe I should have kept the 7. I should just cut the West or something. Maybe. Ryan Peiko is my favorite Yaku. Yeah, that's a pretty good Yaku. It just never comes around. Yeah, I'm still waiting for this white that will never come. I was like a little bit scared that this guy with the red 5 like actually had something, but I guess not. Oh, I might have to cut the red. Oh well. If he doesn't have the Dora or like this red, then actually he could only have like 1 extra Dora, so this hand is like pretty cheap, almost certainly. Like it has like you wouldn't cut this red 5 if it was Honitsu. Oof, unfortunate. Look at that. Alright, White Dragon is still 2 out there somewhere. I don't know if it's in someone's hand or maybe in the dead wall. But if it's in the living wall, I'm gonna get it. Oh. I don't want to cut the white in case like it's Mochi Mochi. I could have also cut the 4 mon, it's also fine. That way, at least I could still win off the white if I grab it, but... It wouldn't even be that big. At that point, arguably going to exhausted draw is better. Favorite Yaku for me is Pinfu. And Yakuman would be DSG. Pinfu is a special kinda favorite Yaku to have. And by that I mean it's like so unremarkable that it's like you could only really like Pinfu if you really like Mahjong, but in a very specific kind of way. Just like, yeah, my favorite ice cream flavor is vanilla, and my favorite pizza topping is cheese. And my favorite beverage is water. I mean, you know, I kind of dig that. I think at some point in my life, I would have said Pinfu as like my favorite Yaku. That was a very short-lived part of my life. So, thankfully, I have seen the truth. Yeah, 8-mon. 8-mon looks good here. Got mostly 5 blocks here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. So 3 in Sozu, 2 in Pinzu. But maybe I can get a better one around the 3-mon. 2, 3, 4 Sanchuku or something. And probably cut the Ryokan. Cut the 5, 7, 9. Starting with the... I guess with the 9, just in case I get Tanyo. I don't feel like I need to defend. But I will go towards the Tanyo shape, even though the 3-5 is weaker than the 5-7-9. I'm feeling a Tanyo. Sure. Okay, I still need something around the 3-5 though. Alright, that's really good. This is like pretty close to perfect Gishanten then. If I cut the 3, then it's after I get like a 6 or something, then yeah, it will be. Not the perfect Ryanshanten, but close enough. This 3 is gonna probably just leave the premises very soon. How do you feel about triplets? I think it's cool. I think but it's just like, it's just too rare to like ever think about. It's too rare, and then also it's too, you know, for how rare it is, it's not enough value for like you to really ever think about for it to matter. Like Kokushimusa, like the Yakuman? Like the Yakuman are rare, but like when you get them, it's like, you'll never forget that in your life, you know? Okay, Pon. Speaking of Ponya, who's that? PWD Hero? Thank you so much for the subscription on Twitch. Appreciate it. Thanks for the support. I do want to like up production on like, you know, videos and content and stuff, so all the support really does matter. It really does go to something. Really appreciate it. Even if I may or may not have a job in the next like couple months. I don't know how much exactly. I don't think it's gonna be like a full-time job for a while. So this does matter. Well, that's a lot of text. Return. Yeah. First stream. Yeah, welcome. Hope you're having a great time. Enjoying the VODs, I see. Yeah. Glad the VODs. Glad like the YouTube, being on YouTube and like having VODs just like easily accessible. I'm glad I made that choice in the end. I'm glad I did that, since, you know, just despite all the hassle of like making thumbnails and descriptions and whatever, like it does feel like people would really appreciate that. So I appreciate that too. Thank you so much for your message. Let's see. A pen here. Okay. What do they do? Some Tanya that like 10,000 points behind. I really would like a 3-pin. 3-pin is like how I would do it here. The one YouTube VOD that blew up? Yeah, the bronze speedrun? Yeah. You know, I haven't done any like special streams, I guess, besides that, and then like I guess the subscriber milestone ones. I could pawn. I don't know. I don't feel like there's a huge point to. I'm still looking for the 3-pin. 3-pin or 4-pins connect with a 3-pin, not in 4010. That would be nice. But yeah, dude, I can't tell you like how much money I've like spent on this channel that like didn't actually go anywhere, because at this point like I've made like I have like commissioned for thumbnails for like videos and streams that never actually got made for one reason or another. So I guess sometimes the money goes nowhere, but I swear to you that like at some point something I make will actually become something and will become great, and you'll all be happy that I wasted so much money on different ideas just for the ones that worked. I did like learn a lot, even from like the ideas that didn't work. Just like a little bit of discovery of just like, you know, why do people like actually come here? Like, why do actually people like what I do and like a video? You know, like I've said explicitly that I have no idea, and I kind of mean it. I kind of mean it that like I don't have like a really good idea of like why people watch my streams, because I'm not sure if you guys have a good idea of why you come to watch my streams, you know? I'm not you could like make up a reason on the spot right now, but if you like really thought about like fundamentally, just like yeah, I like it for this and this and reason. But then like maybe I have like a video or stream that doesn't have X, something completely you didn't think of, and just like, wait a minute, I guess I actually also care about that too. And just like, well, 789 Sanchoku, actually. 789 Sanchoku, I think, is still something I want to care about here. It's the only thing that's, like, immediately relevant here. I watched to listen to your voice. Thanks, Monica. Yeah, you have a decent voice, too. Yeah. Oh, shit. Now I wish I kept the 6-7. Okay, whatever. Voice personality, yeah. Those are like hard to quantify kind of things for me. I guess the voice, except the voice. I mean, if I just like came around with like some like AI or whatever voice, then it'd certainly be different. I could Ricci here. I don't think Ricci is terrible. All right, I'll do it. I'll do it because I can. Yeah, because I can. And I have Adora. I have Adora. Why not? Bring for that 7S Ura. Yeah. Believe it. It's Sotagawa Trap, kinda. Yeah, actually, yeah. Like, I dropped the 9-so before from Tadashi. I don't know, like... Oh. That's okay. I don't know if, like... How much I could expect Jade players to actually look at that, though. Which is really funny, because, like, Jade is pretty high up. Jade is pretty high up, but I don't... Like, there's just, like, so many people that play in Jade. So many different, like, actual toppable different skill levels that play in Jade. So I have like no clue like what that averages out to in the end. But yeah, well, just but on the YouTube thing, it's just like if you it's just like a matter of like, just seeing what works, right? Just keep on putting the work and practicing. And I think I'll take this. Yeah, practicing, see what works, and there's a lot of fine tuning when it comes to like all this content stuff that I still haven't really scratched the surface of, because like my output of videos is like so low. I don't actually make a lot of stuff, so I have to like figure this out over like years. Whereas if you're like, actually pumping out stuff like day by day, then maybe you could do some more like granular fine tuning. Oof. Looping M1 slander. It's true though. You know it's true. It's true. Some people in here, maybe not in this particular game I'm playing, but some people in Jade don't belong in Jade. That's the truth. It's a hard truth, but you have to accept that if they did belong in Jade, they wouldn't have such trouble staying in Jade. So, if you think that's you, if you have a problem with that, if it's like really your enjoyment into the game is tied to you staying in Jade, then it's like you're gonna have to do a lot of studying. Kind of mean, but true. Yeah. Well. Yeah. All right, we'll take the Ipeco here. Well, I'm the kind of guy who's just like motivated by like, taking these like harsh truths and then really internalizing them and like, you know, making something good about myself, you know, just like yeah, you know, I'm not good enough to be where I am, so let's fix that. I don't want to not be good enough. Let's do something. Let's, like, I don't know, do a squat, do like a push-up or whatever. It's like let's watch a you know, a course on how to learn a skill that I've always wanted to do. Let's just like draw one sketch. Yeah. It's like read a single line in Riichi Book 1 or your favorite Mahjong book. 136 ready-to-use Mahjong strategies and tactics written by Senda Kurono, Mahjong Soul Celestial, and Ninth Dawn on Tenho. But yeah, well, you know, it's just the caveat there is just like, I mean, you know, wait a minute, what is the fuck is this? What's going on? Please don't deal it. Like, maybe I should have cut the 3, but I'm actually really afraid the 3 is going to deal into dealer. So I cut the 4 instead, which wasn't cheat. Oh, this would be crazy. There's no way, though. There's no way. 3-so looks really dangerous to everyone. So if I was, like, really being aggressive with it, I would have cut the 3. I guess. Yeah, twice pure double sequence. Ryan Peiko. It's 2E Peiko. Also Tanya. Also red 5. Oof! Okay, well. Yep. That's, seems about right. It'll come back around. I'm sure Ryan will come back around at some point. Rip Ryan Peiko, yeah. Okay, let's just forget about that. Anyway, yeah. Ohio, by the way, Umiko, and anyone else representing Japan and Asia. Wait, what is this? Is this 2-pin? Is this? Wait, no, this is this, right? Wait, but if I did, or I sorry, 2-so, yeah. But I guess there's also, like, what am I looking at? It's just this, right? 4-7. Yeah, this is the one I was like, I don't know. I think it just cut 7. I just cut 7, and now I'm waiting on 4, and I'm waiting on 7, and I'm waiting on 1. Wow, that's actually a very strange shape. Yeah. Because if I get the 7, then it's 5, 6, 7, 3, 4, 5. I cut the 3. And if I get the 4, it's just Ipeiko here, and I cut the 6 or the 1. I missed the 1. I could have used the 1, but whatever. Wait, maybe cutting the. Maybe I should have cut the Monzu earlier. I wanted Tanya, though. Tanya's good. Guarantee Tanya good. But, yeah, well. Now I'm starting to see the merit of having the 1 there, then. We'll look at that later. What do you do on the 5P draw? I'm gonna wait on the 4-7. Since the 1-4 is 30-10. And 4-7 gives me guarantee Tanya anyway. So that's waiting. I'm gonna cut the 3 if you didn't see that one. I'm also waiting on the 3-mon. The 3-mon will give me guaranteed. No, not guaranteed yet. It has to be. I need to get 5-pin for that, but it will give me potentially a Sonshoku if things line up. Right now, I can't line it up exactly correct here. Okay, it's just not coming. Oh, there it is. There it is. The sunset 6-mon comes out. At this point, though, I'll cheat for Tenpai. Hon. Oh fuck. This is also Tenpai. Let's wait another turn. Let's wait another. We can wait. Oh fuck. It won't deal in. It's fine. It's not gonna deal in. It's half Suji. Yeah, see? See, guys? And now we Richi. And it's all good. 2 5-pin wait. The greed, baby. We're here. My wait was so good. That word was so good, man. Richi, Tanya, and not Pinfu now, but Dora. With the Aka, yeah. 2 more draws. Including the Haite. Easy. 2 5-pins out there, I believe. Watch this Aka draw. Although it makes me wonder, like, what this guy... Like, the only reason, by the way... The only reason I decided to push the 6-pin, I just, like, let the timer run out intentionally, was because, Toyman over here, across, doesn't have a Yakuhai. Like, it doesn't look like he has a Yakuhai. So, is this, like, really, really cheap? Yeah, it is. See? It's a Bakuhon. It's only 2,000. It's a sheep in wolf's clothing. It's actually not gonna hurt that bad if I deal in. Yeah. The Bakuhon. The idiot's Honitsu. The idiot's half-flush. That's a really funny Mahjong term. Only an idiot would go for something like this. Yeah, I mean, sometimes, you know, anything in Mahjong could be justified in the right situation. And there was still a chance he could have had red 5, and with a red 5, it's not a Bakuhon, but even then, it's like, still not that bad. Okay, we are fighting for... second here. So I will pawn, but I'm going to be extra careful since I don't want to, like, extend myself to the point where I'll deal in and then lose. Which could absolutely happen. If I deal into the dealer, it's over. So yeah, I'll be, like, extra careful. I don't want to, like, call more than twice. Really more than once. If I could get away with not calling after this pawn, that'll be okay. But pawn into oof. Yeah. Let's have a nice balance. Pawn into a 2-sided weight already had men would have been nice. But since now, if I chi or something, then I'm only left with a 1-sided weight. At that point, I think it's not even worth taking. I think I'm just gonna let it go. I think I'm just gonna try and win this naturally with a 3-mon and 7-mon, 7 so. Which I guess at that point, just like why did I even bother? Like why did I even bother with with calling the pawn, which is, you know, that's fair enough. Fair enough, I guess. Yeah, this is one of those tough situations, but I'll be okay. Like, unless he has like a Dama Hanuman or something. Knock on wood. Oh, there's my Ryanen. Easy. Cheating though, cheating into 3/6 mon weight now is still kind of like, that's still really scary. If I cheat the 7 so cheat the 7 so for 7, 8, 9, then wait on 3/6, that's a little bit scary. But I don't think this guy, okay, there it is. Alright, well, let's not mess around. Let's not mess around. Even with a green, I have no business trying to fight this. Let's cut the 8 pin. 9 so is safe to like everyone. 6 pin, sure. Yeah, it looks like they're also Toyman's also folding against this really hard. Just cut like a whole Pinzu shape. Cut the 8 so here. These 2 greens are also completely safe. Just going to quickly check Koshimuso is impossible, and it is. What the fuck, dude? What are you doing? What are you doing, man? Okay, anyone's game. Anyone's game now. I can get first even from here. I think it was Mochi Mochi. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. I mean, would you rather do Mochi Mochi or like, you know, like risk Mochi Mochi or risk like a Suji, like random like Tuso or something? Certainly there are scenarios where their move could have made sense. So I'm not gonna be like too judgmental about it. It's just like kind of surprising. I just don't expect that to happen. Oh wait, yeah, it wasn't Mochi Mochi. I had the south. Yeah, you're right. I had the south. It can't be Mochi Mochi. He just chucked a live south. Who is this guy? We're gonna judge him. Oh yeah, get out of Master 2. You don't belong there. Goodbye. We're gonna judge them after all. Yeah. Just hope they were folding and not pushing something. Yeah. Well, you know, they're gonna learn pretty quickly. That's not what you gotta do if you wanna stick around in the big leagues, son. Tumon? Okay, how many of these, like... This hand really sucks. This hand is pretty bad. I think I can cut the 1 mon. I think cut the 1 mon, just like get an extra... something around the 5 mon. I can get an honor tile for a Yaku High pawn. Confirm second. That's not that bad. Okay, well, I do want Tenpai, so I will give the south. Maybe I should have held on to the... Oh well, we're here. We gotta work with what we have. Cutting 9 pin? What does that mean? Cutting 9 pin? Is that just a Safe tile? Probably? Is this hand just like really progressed? 9 pin, 8 mon. Okay, let's not have too much. North here. Okay, it had 6, 7. 6, 7, the 9. The 8 past bit go. Double 8 mon makes me think that they're not winning on 9 mon, but it could still be possible. If they, Seems less possible if they're gonna cut the 2 pin here. But that could also be a slide. Hold on, let me think. Nothing indicates from their discard that it could be a slide, but it might still be. 7 mon? 8, 8, and then 7? What the hell is that? I think that's a slide. That means they have 5, 6, 4, 5, 6 in their hand. Or something. Could easily have a red. Hold on. Because like it doesn't really make sense to cut the 8 if the 7 was relevant to a weight that was still needs to be completed. 9 mon is perfectly safe now. Which I expect it to be, I just, you know, had no reason to chance it. I'm locked in, hold on. I think I just want Tenpai here. I did say I just want a Tenpai. Yeah, if I tilted to like frickin' triple door over here, I would have been like, no, are you serious? Yeah, we're good, we're good. Okay, if I chi, then it's 1 mon. We're good. Oh, who's that? What? A Tonki? What? Huh? Wait, what kind of hand progression was that? It was a red 5? What the hell? He discarded a pair. What the fuck? He discarded a pair just like, oops, actually I do want another pair. Huh? What? Huh? What happened there? Okay, whatever. Just keep it up. Now we're in first, but like, not by much. Chi, Prachanta. It's not that much value, though. It's like, what's even the point of that? So I wouldn't even be able to end the game. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check the progression of that hand because I really thought that was like a slide or something. Alright, sure. A slide meaning, by the way, if they had a 5, 6, 7, they draw a 4. And then they draw the 4 and then they cut the 7. So they slide out the 7 for a 4. Something like that. That's what I was thinking that they were doing, but apparently they just had, I guess they had a head at some point, the 3 pin, and then they drew the 3 pin to get a triplet and just like, oh wait, I can actually make this into headless. But then they didn't choose like to wait on the 6 for whatever reason. and 1 in a 5 Montanki. Sure. Maybe they thought the 3 was just dangerous. Alright, there we go. Alright, so... Gonna be pretty hard to get any, like, substantial value out of this. I did my best, unless I get the Ricci. If I get the Ricci, game on. We're doing it. But probably that's not what's gonna happen here. Probably just like, yeah, just like extend the lead a little bit, make it a little bit safer, I guess, but... Really, honestly, like, if someone just simmos here and wins, I just get a 2nd place. So I'm probably just gonna take that. Yeah, Ricci on the west and red. Yeah, that'd be so nice. Alright, what do you got? I should be paying more attention to the other players now. My hand is mostly solidified. Green. The 9 says, by the way, is just the safest tile. Like, it's really, really safe. Unless this guy is going for 13 orphans. In which case, no, I might be in for Root of Awakening when I cut this 9. Hold on, let's just check. Is 13 orphans possible? 999. There's 1 9 pin? No, there's no 9 pin. Okay. It's fine. It's fine, guys. 13 orphans, not a threat. We'll cut the 9S next. Whatever we draw, just in case that guy has 10-5 or something. But, I mean, he cut the Dora, so it's not like he could have anything super, super crazy. Alright. Yeah, real sweaty game to start off the stream. 3 mon. Don't be sick. If I could... Is there a con left? No, there's no con left. This is it. This is all I have. Yeah, all the reds are out of play. Like, no one has a hand. No one has, like, any good hand here. There's, like, no door left. Yeah, actually, all the reds are gone. All the red 5s, I mean. So that's it. We're going to West Round, baby. Alright, let's change it to be a little bit more dramatic. Mars sweating here. Actually sweating. Maybe also because I'm standing up, too. I could feel it on my soles. Yeah, 3 Homba. Yeah, so 1 Han is enough here. It's 1900. At least. Hmm. Hmm. 6 months? What are these hands? These hands are weird. What are they doing? Got a 6 mon already? And this guy's cutting an Akka? What the hell's going on? Are they both going for Zozu Flush? Should I cut the red immediately then? Is this dangerous? Double West is really funny, but it's not like it's necessary for me to win. It's nice in that I would get a Yaku that I could pawn and open with, but... yeah, I don't need it. I'll still keep it over the 8. Okay. If they're cutting the door, then I should be really afraid of Sozu Honitsu. Oh, this is such a funky situation, because even if I get into Tenpai, it's no Yaku Tenpai. Almost definitely. Oh, shit. Hey, Sanako? It doesn't actually help me, because I still need to win with Sumo. Regardless, I have to win with Sumo, unless I Richi. But I don't want to Richi. I want to Richi and just like guaranteed second is still really good. Rather than just like fight whatever this is and potentially get fourth. Yeah, I think I'm out. All right, I'll cut the 9. I'll cut the 9. And then maybe in some universe, we can like get into Tenpai with Tanyao. We'll actually have a Yaku. No way am I calling Richi on this. I could Chi? Wait a minute, I could Chi and Mawashi with the 6-pin. I think I'll do that. Now this is like a Kutsuki Ishanten. I'm waiting, Kutsuki meaning sticky. I'm waiting on something that sticks to the 5. Or the 6-pin technically, but I'm not discarding the 5. Oh my god, am I a genius? Am I a Mawashi genius? This is it? Is this it? 3-6 though? 6 literally just came out. And 9 so safe. Oh, the Suji! Is the Suji safe? Ah! Oh, what the fuck? We're out. Oh, shit. Alright, GG. GG. I would have died if I cut that floor. No way. Holy shit. Holy shit. Well played. Solid. Yeah, solid 64 points. Bam. Look at all that copper. Whew. Hold on. I need a drink from that one. This standing up and playing Mahjong thing is like harder than it looks. Okay, wait. Let me see that progression in that guy's hand. Cause like, okay, cause I'll walk you through like what I was thinking there. It was hold on. It was like South 4, but like the second South 4 is this one, right? Yeah, because I saw he cut the 8-8 from his hand. I'm like, okay, well, probably this 9 is okay, unless he's like, he has 8-8, 9-9 in his hand, and then he's waiting on the 9s. But then he cuts another tile. I'm like, okay, well, maybe he's not, but that could also be, I don't know, a slide or something. So maybe it's a feint, who knows. And then he cuts a 7, also from his hand. So like, where the fuck did the 7 come from if you had 8-8? Wouldn't you keep the 7? That doesn't make much sense. But it makes a little bit more sense now that I know he has the red 5. So like, what was this progression like? Yeah, so it was like, so when he discarded the 8s, it was like here. Oh, he just like really greed for this 5. I mean, I guess, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, in his position, that does make sense. And then cheat the 8 and then discard the 8. Okay, so he really just wanted to. I mean, I guess my senses were correct in that this is not an efficient play. What he did, like, this is definitely like some wackiness. And then just waiting on the 6. And then gets here and cuts the 7? Huh? Wait, you really didn't want to cut the... What, just so he could con? What the hell is this? I guess it's more foo. It is more foo. So technically this is more value if you Simo. It's this is south is 4 foo here. This triplet of simple tiles is closed, it's another 4 foo. Single tile weight is 2 foo, and then sumo is another 2 foo. So you must sumo to get 40 foo here. You get 32 rounded up to 40. That's a level of greed that I wouldn't even really think about. But sure. Yeah, I mean, if he draws the 4, you could still cut the 3-pin and still get a redoundment if he changes his mind. That was fucking weird. Still fucking wild play I would never really think about. That's why we look at these replays though from sometimes just like to remember that stuff like that exists. Like, you know, there are crazy reasons why people would do something if you think hard enough. I'm trying to be a cocky, you know, I'm trying to be the person who can see through everything. Just find their understand them and then hit them at their weak spots. That was my alarm going off. I need to take my medication soon. It's getting hot in here too. I'll put my medication on my desk so I don't remember. Sometimes I just like forget if I took medication. It's just like, oh no. It might be over for me. This could be it. I might overdose by taking 2 doses in one day. This might I might have to, like, you know, send a goodbye text to everyone. Send all. It's like I'm really happy for everyone for being there, you know, when I need them most. But I won't be able to do the same for you guys. I'm sorry. Goodbye. And then like a day later, I'll work up the courage to, like, you know, put out an apology email, just like, actually, I'm not dead. Sorry. A false alarm. I had reasons to believe I was dead, but those reasons did not come to be. Sorry to disappoint everyone that I wasn't. I'm not actually dead. In fact. Yeah. But I'm pretty sure I have a good system for, like, taking medication. So that won't ever happen. Don't worry, guys. I won't, like, unnecessarily scare everyone with, like, false announcement of my death. Okay. Well, this one I'm, like, less likely to, like, push the green. I don't want to Sakigiri it because I'm not that. It's only Pinfu, and also I'm not even the dealer. I was the dealer last time, so that kind of pushed me to, like, ooh, okay, I'll push now. Being the dealer, like, made me want to, like, you know, hey, I want to win the hand no matter what, right? Was I dealer? Was I even dealer? No, I wasn't. I wasn't dealer at all. I did have a door, though. That yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. GG. There we go. Am I Hank Kielbasa? Why cut 3 bamboo over 3 mon? I don't remember the situation, sorry. 3 bamboo? You're gonna have to remind me. But yeah, got expert rank today. Nice, congratulations. Congratulations. Good job, good job. Working your way up there. Tutorial level complete. And then once you get to the Jade Room, just like, hey, I made Master Rank today. Just like, yeah, now you really complete the tutorial. right? And then you get to Celestial, just like, now you really complete the tutorial. Really complete the tutorial, as in you have like almost nothing left to learn. Congratulations. And then you get Teto. Yeah. And then you become like a 10th Dan. It's like, now you really... Feel like I need to learn a lot before I jump into the gold room? Yeah. Anyone who like is jumping into the gold room for the first time, any of the Mahjong rooms are a big jumping skill, so be prepared. Be prepared to lose a lot, and be prepared to not know why. It's just part of the part of the experience. But being able to overcome that and see Mahjong in an entirely new light, I think is worth it, at least for me. Okay. Nice Richi with a con that surely I won't deal into Ipatsu. That's fine. We're all waiting on pretty much the same thing. There we go. Throne room once you hit Saint? I don't know, maybe once. Maybe I'll try it once. But if I really feel like just throwing my rank points, my precious Saint rank points into the void for content, maybe. But yeah, also you can't stream the throne room without a 5-minute delay. So it would probably have to be a video. Which is not a terrible idea. It's just like, man, I'd have to like really be in a mood to like throw away my points like that. It's very ill-advised for a Saint rank to go into the throne room. It's not like any of the others, because Celestials are not just better than you, they're playing a different game with a different like incentive system, because they're rewarded more for getting first and second, and it's like kind of hell to like avoid 4th place when no one else cares about getting 4th place. Yeah. Or at least that's what I've heard. Is, in case anyone was wondering, I've never been in the throne room before. What I'm saying is, Akagi wouldn't be afraid, but Akagi isn't making content. Yep. Wait, what is this? Oh, my sets are already mostly here, but 6, 7, 8 Sanshoku is still possible, so I'm gonna keep the 6 for a bit. Good pawn. Pawn isn't bad. Alright, 6, 7, 8 Sanshoku is less possible now, so I'll put into Tenpai, 3, 6, 9. Like, it's not that likely I'm going to finish the weight naturally anyway. So we'll just take it. And also lose my only Yaku if I lost the green. 6, 9, very good, very good. This could weigh in 3, 6. Let's waste on 6, 9. Nice. I want to fight those scrubs in the throne room, show them who is boss. Playing like a madman is my realm of experience. I mean, if it comes down to it, yeah. It's your points. It's your experience. Do what you want with it. But yeah, well, it is like kind of... Like, I have been playing in the Jade Room for a long time now. And, like, Mahjong is still, like, such a great game that even if you're playing against, like, the same people over and over again, you'll still find reasons to like it. But, certainly, like, it won't be the same as, like, becoming like a like a master or expert rank for the first time. And just like everyone moves up to like the next room, and just like, you know, it's like perfectly normal for someone to at least try to rank up, you know, in the very next room. Certainly I have, you know, I took it as a challenge, and yeah, I had to like demote like a couple times in order for me to like, you know, do that, but it was fun. It was fun. It was a great experience, like once I like actually started like learning stuff. Yeah, bam. 1, 2, 3, or 2, 3, 4 chance. Sanchoku chance. You guys have more faith than I do. Okay, well, I guess I'll cut these now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Need another block somewhere around here. Just like run this Pinzu shape, run this Manzu shape. None of my tiles look that dangerous either, so I feel okay cutting what's got on her. Today's a national holiday in Japan? Oh, cool. What holiday? Ooh, okay, that's nice. I'll cut the 3 first. Damn it! It wasn't even Honitsu. Alright, well, I guess I could have been a little bit more careful. Just in case it was a Honitsu, cut the Tsukun first. I had a pretty good hand, though. Honitsu, half flush, yeah. Cut the west. Dude, my legs are getting so tired. I might have to like adjust my mic to like sit down. And just like, you know, my ass could take it. It'll be fine. I'll cut the east. Yeah, I am standing up, by the way. For anyone watching this, I am literally standing up. My mic is like stretched all the way high, like as far as it could go. This game sucks. Please patch runs out for me. Yeah. Same. Make the climb a lot smoother. But eventually I would get bored of a game like that, so of course, anything serious. Wow, this is actually Cheetoy, huh? One of the 5 mon, most likely. Okay, never mind. Never gonna happen. Although imagine if I got Tenpai like a turn earlier and then like wait on the red 5 mon and it was a double run. Could have made someone's life like very sad. Sure. What do I do with this? World's first standing Mahjong player. That's right, Average Trey. That's right. Welcome to stream. How you doing? I'm standing up. I'm like looking down to play Mahjong, and I have like both my hands like cupped over the lid of my tumbler, my bottle. Yeah. Aura? Question mark? I don't know. I don't know what that actually means. Being close to Saint is Pog. Yeah. We're getting there. Still like 700-ish points away, but no. It's like a couple of firsts. Never know. Should happen just like that. Just eat your opponent's tiles. Yeah. Okay. So watch out for the upgrades here. Wait, no, it's Tenpai if I get the white. Yeah. It is Tenpai if I get the white, and I probably should just take it. I was thinking about the Chanta upgrade. Chanta, half outside. If I get like white and then cut the 4, and then get like an 8 or something, but too much work. Alright, that's good, that's good shape. Ardian Men plus Ardian Men here. A real Ardian Men. A real two-sided weight. And I could cut the 9 here and be completely safe while still maybe threatening Tenpai or Ishanten. And I did. Indeed, I do. And it's Fruity-ten. But, you know, we could try it. We could try it, you know, and maybe also replace the weight. Let's not fight dealer with this. Let's not fight dealer. Ain't so sure. 7 mon, hopefully 8 mon eventually will be safe, but I don't think I'm gonna cut this 4-7 like ever. Most likely. You have another button to press the skip? Oh yeah. If there's a setting in the settings to do either double click or right click to skip. I use right click to skip because sometimes I just like spam here and I like doing that, so I just have right click. Okay, that's a pawn that's just like so low value actually. It's like incredibly stupid how low value that is. We'll keep the 9 in case we get the 7 Pandora. Cut the 2. This hand is just kind of not very good. In general. Yeah, but yeah, that's the Bakahon special. If you pull this, like, you need another Yaku. Otherwise, you don't have anything to go with your Honitsu. You're half flush. And then you're just stuck with a 2,000 point hand. That's just also really awkward to win. Yeah, I guess I could cut the east or west, north or something. No, cut the north. Thanks so much for the settings info. No problem. Yeah. Oh my god. Well, there's the 7 pin. Came around. Oh. Toss the east. Oh, okay. Now instead of my butt being in pain, now it's like my feet being in pain. Oof, ow. I just can't win. Oh shit. Okay, that time I actually accidentally right clicked. You saw me raise up the white and then I clicked right click and it still like went through. Like, oops. Yeah. I mean, that does sometimes happen, I guess. Especially if I'm in an awkward position like this. West? Can I actually win this? I mean, I had 3 Dora. I had 3 Dora from that con. Cut the 2. Still push Sozu. I think Sozu's probably okay. Uh-oh. That... Even though I have this much Dora, I also have to cut like some pretty dangerous tiles into dealer. I don't know if I could do it. Okay, well, cut 8 mon, but had a red 5. Am I supposed to just believe that's a floating tile? It could actually be connected to the Dora. Maybe it's like 577. Yeah. 577 I could believe. So 7 mana is still pretty dangerous. You normally wouldn't wait on that, but if it's the Dora, then why not? Yeah, nothing really came together here. 9, so... Okay, sure. I'll do 2 so, sure. 2 so's fine. Hey, I'm like 2 away from 7 pairs. Maybe that means something, huh? No, I'm just gonna... West? Why? I don't know where the Wests are. I don't know why anyone would keep them. Oh, 6 mon. 6 mon. Holy shit. That's huge. Oh, they didn't have 7-7. What do they have then? This is Suji to Kamicha. Whoa. It was Suji and then completely safe against both of them. I think that was correct. I think I had no choice but to deal in there. Ura 2 is unfortunate though. Either that or cut the West. Right? Or cut the Dora. Maybe cutting the Dora was... I'd have to look at that again. I'd have to be like extra sure that the Dora's like unlikely to deal in. Let's see what's here. Alright, in this shape, 1, 4, 4, 5. I have an extra 4. Don't need the 1 here. Just cut that. This 9 though can maybe help. Like get a 7. So we keep cutting the white here. Keep the red. Sure. It's all working out. Been saying I've been feeling good about my Mahjong lately, and that deal-in isn't going to change that. Feel good about ourselves. We earned it. All our hard work come to fruition. We're not going to deal into this. No, sir. After watching and playing too, I picked up a spam cloaking habit. Yeah. Gibbon's so impressionable. Learn from the best, maybe. Yeah, sure. Cut the 3. Or, no, I think cutting the 7 still. I don't really think I have any intention of playing this. So I should cut the tiles that are only safe against this guy. Even if someone... That does leave open the chance that someone might Dama. Okay. Someone might Dama, someone might not reach and trying to snipe me, trying to be safe. That's pretty good though. Not too big of a hand. 3 Dora? Dora, probably Tanya too, so I feel like I can probably cut the white pretty early. I think I'm gonna do that. I think I'm gonna cut the white early and just like try and go for Tanya as fast as possible. Oops! Yeah, that's just like to have the least likelihood that someone actually has a Yaku. Didn't work out though. Yeah, I'll take these, any of these pawns or cheese I think are good. Okay, like maybe not the 5-pin pawn. I don't know, it depends. I would much rather chi with a 3 for 6, and then I leave the 5 out. And that the difference there is, I mean, it's leftover 4 versus leftover 5, but the leftover 4 is much weaker because it's going to be next to 3 5s. And I'm going to need another 5 to connect with the 6. It's going to be terrible. Whereas there's only 1 4 here, so if I cheat at 3 or 6, like the 5 can still connect to like pretty much everything. Hey Kanzi, is non-throwing terminals a meta or something? No. It's just in this case, it just depends on like, you know, what you're looking for in the hand. This is a hand where it's just like, maybe this is wrong to think about. This was just me, but I just like, my hand looks so likely to be Tanya. It was just already looking pretty Tanya friendly. That like I just like completely threw out the possibility of getting Yakuhai at all, in exchange for like less likelihood that anyone else gets it. But yeah, maybe it's probably still better to just keep the Yakuhai and just like, you know, if you get it, you're still helping yourself out. I'll still keep the potential for Sanshoku or Itsu here, whichever one looks more likely. Sanshoku being 1, 2, 3, the same sequence. Yeah. Or Itsu being the straight. The straight looks really bad though. I have to get rid of my pair, so I need another pair. And I'd be feeding a lot of Sozu tiles over. It's looking less and less likely now. Look at the 9. Yeah, there's sometimes you want to keep terminals. Maybe not in that situation. How long does it take to reach master? I don't know. Depends. Like, I played a lot. I played a lot when I was, when I first, like, discovered Mahjong. But, it still took me, like, about a year to get to master. And, certainly other people just, like, in different circumstances, like, they don't play as much, or not, like, a big studier or whatever. You know, can, like, just play a lot and not be in master, and that's totally fine. And then there are people that are just like studying every day and just, you know, watching YouTube videos and streams by people that are way stronger than them, like me. You know, like a guy named Rockstar. It's like, here, that guy's pretty good. You can learn a thing or two if you watch his stuff. And then they get into master rank in like a couple months, and like, yeah, I'm so happy for you. Yeah, so happy for you. Yeah, I'm kidding, of course, but, you know, this goes to show you that, it doesn't really matter. It's just like, you know, people's, like, learning ability and, you know, time and dedication and stuff, just all that factors more into just raw time. First time took 5 months, yeah. I think it's probably easier now if you're like really serious about it. It's definitely easier. With Maka and like other AI and other like just resources that are just readily available. Huh. Okay, didn't matter. I wasn't thinking at all about whether the Tuso was safe. I was thinking about what was like the best like discard there efficiency wise, since I'm so far behind. And time is running out here. Red. Conversely, does that not mean that the bar in general gets higher for all rooms? Yeah, it does. That also makes... Yeah, it's also that, yeah. I guess it'll be harder for the people that don't use those tools, since those tools exist now. And certainly, yeah, I mean, you talk with people that when, like, the game, like, first launch, I mean, yeah, definitely Master Room is stronger. The rooms in general are stronger than, you know, back then. But, yeah, I mean, maybe that's still true. Maybe it's still true that just, like, the longer time goes, the stronger all the rooms are going to get. Like, there's just going to be more and more Saint ranks and High Masters and Celestials and all that. What do I do here? Oh man, this is tough. But here, I'm still in Mangan Sumo range, so if I get a Mangan Sumo, I'll overtake the left player and they'll get third. It's gonna be kind of tough to get a Mangan though from here. 5200 direct hit also works. 789 Sanshoku is one of those ways I could maybe get a Mangan. Especially with Adora. Okay, like, maybe not 79 Sanshoku there, but like, maybe one Akka, one Dora, that's fine. Then Richitsumo is fine. With all its direct hit against Kamacha, the left player. Yeah, 3 Han closed run gives plus 10 Fu, so I get 3 Han 40 Fu. If I can get 3 Han 40 Fu, that's all I need for direct hit. So how do we get here? We just haven't been winning. Everyone's been like getting like really fast sumos. And also like I had a deal in that was like, I don't know, I felt like pretty reasonable. Couldn't really think of any better move other than dealing in at that point against like 3 people in Tenpai. Definitely don't pawn that. Pawn means I just can't win at all. Since I'm not gonna have enough points. Okay. Maybe I could have cut the 4 actually. I didn't really need the 4. Well, I gotta cut it now. Okay. We'll cut the 7. If we draw the Dora, it'll be Dorataki. Hold on. Ricci, Shaw. And then I need an Uradora. Not gonna be enough. Yeah, what can you do there? Really difficult to make anything happen with those draws. Oh well, 1 step forward, 2 steps back. It's fine. We can make up those steps with my new standing Mahjong tactics. Let's check that deal in. Let's check that deal in. Where was it? It was this one. I'll trust Maka for like defensive situations. I think like that's where Maka really shines, actually. Like pure defensive or like pure efficiency wise. Yeah, Maka agrees. I mean, what else? What else was I thinking? Dora? No, this Dora. Yeah, this Dora. Do sushi to everyone and how are the sixes? 3 6s? How are the 9s? 3 9s. The 9 was also the Ricci tile. Yeah, I don't think I want to do that. Where are the other people's hands? Yeah, waiting on literally waiting on Dora with a 6-8, and then also had two West, so very possible it could have been Mochi Mochi situation. Yeah, 7-so felt right, and 9-so wasn't Suji over here. This Ricci was after the 6-so. So yeah, 9 was just completely like at that point. Yeah, get two Genbutsu to 2 people, but Tsuchi to a 3rd person. That feels right. All right, hold on. Let me just like lower down my mic so I can like sit down, bro. Oh my god. Okay. All right, I'm sitting down now. And was the Mortal Engine better in? Mortal Engine is just better, IMO, but it like in specific ways, it's harder to tell. You can only say that like Mortal like does like Mortal will probably get into higher ranks more than Maka does. And people just trust Mortal more. I'm not really an authority of like where the specific AI are better than. That's like a very complicated question. You have a standing desk? No, I don't. No, I don't. I just like stood up the entire time because like I need to give my ass a break. Anyway. Well, completely unrelated to that. It's PonCat Halftime. This is the part of this part of the show, the segment of the show where we look at some of the replays given to us by our lovely paid members from the YouTube chat and Twitch chat. So here we go. I believe this time we have something from IotaTurtle. IotaTurtle's turn. Bam, bam, bam. It's like from a while back. Why are you laughing? Why are you laughing? That doesn't sound like a good sign. This is the button, right? Here we go. Yeah, I got a new Jong voter in dark mode, but like the rest of my stream isn't dark, so maybe I'll turn the lights on. Yeah, there we go. All right, we'll start tracking here. All right, hold on. Let me see. Did I copy it right? 1 second here, folks. 1 second over here. It's Jog voter time anyway. Are you all ready to guess the cut? I should be tracking the votes now, so why don't you guys do some test votes in the chat? I'll do a test vote myself. Let's Ron. Yeah, there we go. Okay, we need to track both. Bam, bam, bam. Looks like we're tracking YouTube and Twitch very well. I'm going to also... It's just a test vote. Looks like it's working. Hold on. I got some settings here. Strict voting, exact matches only. One vote. Yeah. Lock. First vote only. Okay. So, I have it set to, you need to it will no longer, this voting will no longer affect like words you put in sentences. So it must be like strictly the vote that you want to do. So Ron or Sevenmon or Richie Sevenmon, something like that. It must be like a valid vote for it to be counted. And you can't do a typo. Well, it never. Well, unless I put the typo in, unless I predicted your typo in like the aliases and stuff. Anyway, how are you all doing? IotaTurtle sending us a guess the cut. It's been a while since we've done this. We're gonna check East 1 and East 2 Repeat 1 for his POV. All right. Thanks, IotaTurtle. Let's see what we got. East 1. So that's this one, so we could just start guessing right away. And here we go. We have a move already. What's the cut? Type in your message in the chat. What do you think the cut is going to be? What do you think is going to be the discard of our member IotaTurtle in the gold room? I'm sure he has something like absolutely messed up. Something like absolutely messed up to show us in this gold room. But yeah, in this case, 9S. You guys are really saying 9S here. Normally, I would actually say 9P. I think 9-pin would be the most efficient, but I mean, maybe you have some dreams of Itsu or something. But well, you know, I'm gonna say 9-pin, just because I believe in Iota's strength. He's a very strong player, and you know, I think also that 9-pin is just the best move. So what's it gonna be? Oh, come on, guys. Come on, have some faith in your fellow PonCat. Come on, dude. Itsu dreams? You have Manzu Itsu. You don't have Pinzu Itsu. That's nothing. Come on. Yeah, it's more efficient because it overlaps with the 6. Like if you get a 7 or an 8, you also come back to connecting with the 6. And then also if you get a 7, you get Menchon, you get a 258 with a 9. It's kind of like having a 6 or 7 with a hanging 9. Like the 9 just doesn't help at all. So yeah, cutting the 9 here is better than keeping this isolated 9. The isolated 9 is actually better. Because we don't have anything that can connect with the 7 so or 8 so. So it is pretty useful. And we're rewarded. It's also the 9-pin was once cut, so we're likely to get a pair here. What's the cut now? This is a little bit trickier. Just a little bit. Wait. This is like Ishanted. This is like... It's like the hand's already like done over here. Huh? What's going on over here? Guess I'll do it like here. It's fine. Yeah, because normally just cut 6p, right? Normally just cut 6p or 3p. You know, depending on what's your favorite number. Maybe 3p is better. I don't know. Gives away a little bit less information. I guess. No, because like the 9-pin is already makes the 6-pin half switch. Yeah. Anyway, so I think actually 6-pin is more likely to be correct. Anyway, yeah, flip a coin. I'm gonna say 6-pin. I'm gonna say 6-pin. YouTube's gonna say 3-pin though. Twitch is kind of half and half. We'll see what's gonna be. All right, congratulations to YouTube and Twitch. YouTube gets a full point. Twitch gets a half point. But yeah, we're keeping the Ryankan here, 1, 3, 5, and 7, 8. I guess like the biggest decision we're probably gonna have to make here is like whether we're going to do a Chi for Tenpai, or we'll wait for Richie. Anyway, polls open for the West. What's the cut on the West? Probably just cut it, I would assume. Thank you, Children Milk, by the way, for following the channel, Twitch. Appreciate it. Yeah, I don't think anyone's gonna say anything else crazy, so I don't think Iota's the type to really keep like a a safe tile for no reason. So I think we're just gonna do west here, and bam. All right, but look out for this chi. Look out for this chi. No chi. Okay, that's this is a choice. This is definitely a choice. Poll's open for the 5-mon. So we got different schools of thought here. Maybe like coming into play. We'll see. You might be thinking that like 2-mon, you might still want to keep 2-mon in order to keep the 135 so you can wait on the 2-mon and Riichi. That's not a bad idea and make this Suji trap. If you prefer like calling into Tenpai, then keeping the 5-mon is better. Even with 1-9 out, you get the benefit of Shanpon. And you get to keep the 4 soak acceptance no matter what. You keep the 355, you cut the 1. So I'm going to say we cut the 1. I think the 1 is generally the better play. That seems to be the YouTube and Twitch choice too. What's going to be? Indeed, we are all a fan of the 2 heads rule. Keep 2 heads. Especially when we're Isha-10 for a callable hand. Oh my god! 4 South cons suddenly. 4 Dora con. Oh god. Anyway, what's the cut here? Yeah, folds. 6-pin. 8-mon and red. In that order. Well, for those of us that know IotaTurtle, I'm pretty sure that's just not going to be in anywhere near our option here. I think we are just going to cut the 6S, and that is going to be the choice of YouTube. So what's it going to be? Yep. So that's a point for me and YouTube. Nice. Okay, 6S. I did see a Tosi do a late 6S. I'll give that a half point to Twitch as well. You know, just for the pity. All right. Yeah, we're not afraid. Yet. No reason to be afraid. Okay, polls are going to be open for the 8-pin. Okay, out of all the tiles that we could throw here that it could be dangerous, 8-pin, I mean, if we threw the 6, though, I don't think we're going to be afraid of the 8-pin, right? I mean, the 8-pin, there were a lot of Pinzu tiles cut as well. I think it's just going to be the 8-pin. Yep. We're going to move on. That's a pretty easy one. Uh-oh, not our Shimocha feeding. It's to the 4 Dora South Con. Oh, no. All right, what's it going to be? We drew an 8, so this is a choice as well. And certainly, we have some things to be worried about. So, like, this guy has kept the honor tile, been throwing out, like, a lot of Pinzu tiles. This could be a flush. Very well could be a flush, so maybe we might be afraid of the 8-so. Or might be thinking of, like, the opposite. Like, if it's a flush, then throw the 8-so now before, so we could fight it. Like before it potentially becomes their weight. They might not even be in Tenpai yet, which is possible. Oh, who's that? Raid? Mr. Mortified with the raid. Thank you so much for the raid. Time to do laundry. Good luck on the laundry. Thanks for the good luck on the games. Right now we're playing Guess the Cut here for our IotaTurtle champion. Playing in the gold room. Looks like YouTube is saying mostly 3M actually, and Twitch is saying mostly 8S. I was gonna say 3M, yeah. I was gonna agree with YouTube. I think, I don't know. I think maybe you could still be a little bit afraid of the AS. Maybe you still like the 7-so. I don't know. We'll see. What does Iota have to say? Oh, what? What is this? That's gross. What? This is no. Iota, no. Wait, unless we're just folding. Is this a fold? Is this a, I don't know what this is. I guess it's a fold, right? No one said 8-mon. Okay, Valric, you saw the 8-mon after you voted? Yeah. Votes are locked in. Like the first vote you do, you can't change the vote. I have a setting for that now. So, yeah. A 100% fold here, though. I didn't expect Iota to fold. To be honest, maybe I'm just. I have to like look at Iota in like a different light now. Polls are open for the 8 pin. I mean, yeah, I might think of the fold too. I just like this is Iota. This is the gold room. Fordora, come on, they're probably not even in 10 buy. They probably have a Honitsu flush. They're not waiting on 3 mon. I don't know. I don't know what we think about this 8 pin. It's still possible they could be waiting on it, but not very likely. And we're gonna cut it though. Cut it. Let's cut it. Although some Twitch members are saying 7 mon, that makes sense. What's it gonna be? 8 pin it is. 8 pin. I'll give it another half point. Twitch is getting all the half points today. And me and YouTube are getting the full points though. Efficiency, baby. 7 pin. Okay, what do we think about the 7 pin? This is kind of an awkward situation for us to be in, like guessing these, since just kind of waiting for like the I don't know if this is like folding. I don't know if this is folding. I don't know if this is just like a kind of a Moashi or something, like halfway between pushing and folding. Don't fear Fruity 10 if it comes to it. Yeah. But yeah, I think just throwing back the 7 pin I think makes sense. Cutting the 7 mon though, that was like just cut. That also makes sense. I mean, if this is a fold, I'm gonna say 7 pin though. I'm gonna agree with like some of the YouTubers out there. But what's it gonna be? Yeah, that's a point for me. Point for me, baby. 7 mon. What are you guys thinking? 7 mon? 7 pin's not gonna deal it. Look how early that 6 pin is. So yeah, we got Enter Gamer and Blank. Those are some guys that said 7 pin. Congratulations to you guys. Fortunately, YouTube itself doesn't get a point. Northcut might have to be thinking about the Sozu. Might have to be thinking about the Sozu weights. This is Tenpai. So if you want to do Riichi, you just have to say Riichi and then your tile, which is 8 so. Or you can say Dama 8 so. Or you can say any other tile. So Riichi or Dama. Don't say 8 so. You must say Riichi or Dama 8 so. You're going to say 8 so. And this is going to be tough. On one hand, awful Riichi. On another hand, it's gold. It's gold. Hold on. Let me reopen the. It looks like we're all thinking about it. Okay, like everyone put in their answer one more time. Put in your answer one more time. Looks like we need everyone to catch up there. Open the polls one more time. Put in your answer one more time for Riichi or Dama 8 so. Or a completely different tile. Like 7 mon. 7 mon works. Dama 8 so. You know what? I think I know Iota. I know he's like a crazy motherfucker. I think he, I think he could do it. I think if anyone's gonna reach you this, it's him. So I'm gonna say we reach you with the 8 so. I'm gonna say we do it. And then he's gonna get like super rewarded if for some reason. Okay, never mind. I don't know Dom. I don't know Iota like that apparently. Okay, so yeah. Nice one. Points for YouTube and Twitch with the early stopper at Megapunk. Congratulations. Is that real? Is that real? Where's Megapunk? Okay, I guess it's like the @ name. It's not the actual like YouTube showing up name, right? Anyway. All right. 6 mon. Okay, well we're in. Oh god. Guys, are we gonna con? Do we con this? Are we crazy? We're not crazy enough to Riichi, but are we crazy enough to con? Are we crazy? It's like, okay, you con for Fordora, I con for Fordora. Is this what we're gonna do? I mean, I guess you could pawn also. Pawn will be even crazier than the con. If you could believe it. This has to be con or skip. I'm gonna say, I mean, I kind of feel it. Like, I kind of feel the con. I think it's happening. I think we're gonna match their con. We're gonna match their energy, and you know, balls to the wall. What's gonna happen? Oh, okay. We're not gonna do it. All right. Congratulations to the guys who said skip though. Hold on. Yep. Sorry. Polls open for the east. What's gonna be for the east? Really have poisoned the waters with things have done. Yeah, this is a big ass mix up. Like, you just played normal the entire time here and just like and threw up this just like you'll never see this one coming. Completely reasonable and average plays. Got him. Because it worked. If that's the case. Yeah, no one's saying reach east, right? I'm gonna assume everyone's saying Dama east is saying like just throw the east, yeah. So that's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna do that. Yep. There's the east. All right, 8-pin. Probably gonna cut the 8-pin. Polls open for the 8-pin. Don't worry, just wait. Uh-oh. Look, we got a ticking time bomb on this hand because we still are looking at 4 Dora. We're looking at a 5 Han hand at least from Toyman, from the Frost player. The green Dragon Hatsu Dora is also still in play. Like they could easily have like 2 or 3. They could have Honitsu. Like they could have all sorts of hands. This could be like Baimon potential hand for what we're looking at here. You know, Mongon minimum. So we do have to be worried. But yeah, we're just probably still gonna keep the cut the 8-pin. And that's gonna be the case. 8 so not gonna deal in. Okay, so this is a potential cheat or pawn here. We could cheat the 5-mon. Cheating the 5-mon or pawning the 5-mon is a choice here to like change our weight. It is a choice. I'm not sure if we would actually want to do that. Not sure if we would want to draw attention to ourselves. The 6-mon is still pretty fine. It's a fine weight. We don't have to wait on the 2-mon, but we could wait on the 2-mon, and the last remaining 5-mon is out there somewhere. We could also chi with 3-4 and then cut the 7 to wait on 5-mon 9-so Shanpon, which would be really weird. That would be really strange. Yeah, there is one dude saying Pon out there. Bless your heart. I don't know about this one, though. I don't know about it. What's it gonna be? Yeah, we're gonna skip. So, 8-pin again. I mean, I don't think anything has changed. I'm just gonna put the pulls up for 5 seconds and then just say it's probably 8-pin. Yeah. Highly doubt anything's changed. Let's just move on. Yeah. I'm gonna close the pulls for that one. 2-mon coming out. I mean, maybe we could have won that or something. I don't know, but. Okay, what do we think? What do we think about this 2-so? Is this 2-so dangerous? I mean, 5-so passed a while back. It was a while back though. It could have like easily like grew a set around there if this is like a Honitsu. Yeah. Abdicte, hello. Welcome to the stream. Yeah. Yeah, streaming at like an unusual time for me since like I've been like sleeping later lately. But you know, I've been seeing a lot of cool people like show up. I love a lot of engagement here, so maybe I'll stream on this time more often. I don't know. Anyway, we got yeah. I'm gonna say Dama 2S, yeah. Well, there's actually a one guy at the end saying Richie 2S. Say craziness. But yeah, I think I'm gonna say Dama 2S here too. Who said 7-mon? Who said 7-mon? Raise your hand. Okay, I see it in the crowd. There's one person raising their hand. It was Wadi Z from Twitch. Wow. Okay. You're on something. Yeah, we're really worried about this Tuso, about this Sozu Honitsu potentially with Fordora. I mean, that makes sense. Honestly, that makes sense. I can't fault Iota for doing that. I just think that, like, why... Uh-oh. Okay. I thought something was gonna happen. Yeah. I just didn't expect Iota to play like this. Okay, Tuman. What about now? Well, I mean, like, hey, none of these other tiles dealt in. Surely the next tile won't deal in, right? That's how that works. Surely this Tuso won't deal in. And also, our weight is better? Question mark? Not really. It's we're waiting on the Akka and then the last 9 slow. It's a 2-tile wait, but at least one of them gives us a Dora, so it's okay, I guess. I'm gonna give you guys like slightly more time. Looks like you guys need slightly more time. I'll give you guys like 35 seconds next time. Okay, well, it looks like some of you guys are saying Ricci. I'm counting the votes like you know, in my head, just like the ones that are late. Some of you are saying Ricci. That's like I think that's actually gonna be the #1 vote for Twitch for sure, and for YouTube, I think. Well, I don't know. I feel like it's really tempting to go for like some kind of tenpai here, so I'm gonna say yeah. You're gonna cut the Tuso, but it's gonna be a Dama. What's it gonna be? Oh damn! Yeah. Come on. If he was gonna reach you this, he should have reached you like a billion turns ago. He should have reached it on the 6-mon. Come on. Yeah, congratulations to everyone who said Dama 2S. There was a few people out there who did. You know, I'll give a half point for YouTube. Half point. It kind of looks like someone did there. Yeah. Blank out there at blank. 6-mon. Cut the Dora. So maybe not even tenpai. Maybe just cutting a safe tile. Okay, polls are now open for the 7-sil. Crucial moment here. We are in tenpai, but we're facing down potential like a bajillion Dora from like 2 different places. So what's it gonna be? We're gonna cut the 7-sil and just like whatever happens, or are we going to? Are we gonna grab our stuff and get the hell out of here? Grab your dog, grab your wife and kids. I don't know, man. I don't know about this push. Into a Ricci and into a Sozu Honitsu. I don't know, man. I don't know, but what are we folding with if then? I'm gonna say Chun. I'm gonna say Iota's better than that. He's gonna fold here. We're gonna do Chun. We're gonna do Red Dragon. Surely. Dama 9S is actually a fun answer though. That's a fun one. What's it gonna be? Yes! Come on! You're not looking at any average gold player. You're looking at IotaTurtle. He was like a hard carry in the Saki Court tournament. Guys, come on! Have some faith in your guy. He's not gonna deal into dealer Ipatsu like an idiot. No way, man. Technically, this is a chi, so I'm gonna put that out there for a chi. I don't know, maybe to like do some draw shenanigans. I don't know. Like, are we gonna chi this 6-mon? Probably not. Let's do this quick and move on. There's no way they submit a full. No way. There's no way IotaTurtle. The IotaTurtle submitting a fold. Well, that's what we've been seeing. We've been seeing like very careful. We've been saying very like safe play from IotaTurtle. Uncharacteristic of Iota to play like this. But that's what we're seeing. So that's what I'm gonna believe in. What? Huh? Polls open for the chi. Okay, the post chi. What do we discard? Huh? Why did we cheat that? Well, I'm glad I stopped there. I was just like, wow, this cheese looks really bad, but there's no way I'll just stop at it for shits and giggles. So there's no way I know. What the fuck? What happened? I take back everything I said. No, I actually just don't know what this is for. I don't know whether it's good or bad. I'm just like kind of confused about it. But yeah, surely we're just gonna cut the red dragon here. So, there it is. 8-so. Dreamon. Are we gonna cheat the 3-pin? Are we gonna cheat the 3-pin? I don't know. Are we gonna give the dealer the Haite Simo? Yeah, probably not. This one is much worse than the other one. Like the other one I could kind of understand because like we give ourselves the wait actually no wait no wait actually if we cheat this we give ourselves the Haite. That's what happens. Okay, so maybe we can cheat after all. Well, I'm gonna say skip though. Yeah, we're gonna skip. IotaTurtle's not about that. All right, flip a coin. Red or north? I say we cut red just to send a message. You know, we cut the chun just to show everyone that we had it. We had the the triplet of chun. We had the triplet of red dragons. All right, so we're gonna cut the red. All right. We're not gonna like keep that a secret and then cut the north. No. We're gonna show them exactly what we had. Yeah, psychological warfare. We're gonna cut the red. Yeah, for sure. For sure, man. I feel it. All right, here we go. Okay, well, I was wrong. Congratulations to Doigal Dramger for doing the guessing right on the north though, and Humanitar. Congratulations to you too. Not really on our radar for everyone else though. 8-so. Green. He really just sent in a fold. He really just sent in. he really just sent in a fold, huh? Huh? Yeah. That's crazy. Yeah. Okay. Well, I guess yeah. The chi was actually just to make it so that 4 Dora man doesn't get Haite. I mean, you know, fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, he wasn't a 10 buy. What did he have? Hold on, let's check that. What did he freaking have? He was folding? He wasn't a 10 buy here and then he folded. Oh, this is more like a Moashi. I mean, that makes sense. And then he got this. And it's just like, well, fuck it, man. I guess I'm not winning. All right. That's funny. That's funny. All right, let's go to East 2 and repeat 1. So there's actually a number of rounds that happened before this. Still his POV. Okay, fairly normal hand, just like a bunch of honor tiles. We're just gonna have to figure out like which one, like flip a coin on which one we discard first. Polls are open for the high pie for East 2 and repeat 1. That was also a long, pretty long round we had. Yeah, it's really sad. It's really, really sad to like have such a crazy hand and then still like fold that. But I think it actually made sense in that guy's position. I don't know. I mean, I didn't see like the rest of his hand, so maybe it made sense. If you had that much Dora, if you like at that point, like once you realize that, maybe you could like utilize other tiles in their hand, but it might have been like too far gone. They might have been too committed to a flush, and then just didn't get flush tiles. Anyway, yeah, we just cut the south, right? We're just gonna cut the south here. That's the normal cut. What's gonna be? Oh. Oh. Oh yeah, well, how silly it'd be. How silly it'd be to think I was like lulled into a false sense of security that like we would actually be playing this game normally. We're not. There are 2 norths already cut, and we're gonna be like, nah, this could be Kokushi. This could be 13 orphans. All right. Well, polls are open for the 2 pod. Anything goes now. Like anything. We have 8. So this is extremely statistically unlikely. Like we're looking at like less than 1% chance of winning here. But you know, it's West, right? It's West. Surely it's West, right? Please cut the West. The 3-pin was just a mistake, surely. Think of the Akka you're gonna draw like next turn. He needs a friend. He needs a home. He's cutting the 6-pin up. He's cutting the 6-pin. Yeah, he's cutting the 6-pin. Nice one, YouTube. Catching that one. Oh my god. But yeah, please don't put your guess in a sentence. If you want to guess like 5-so or something, you must your entire message needs to be 5-so or 5S. Yeah, that's how we are organizing votes this time. All right. Well, I mean, if we get enough monsoon, maybe we'll change our mind. Maybe. Maybe. Still, some of you guys are in denial. Some of you guys are in denial, just like, there's no way he's going for this Kokushi with 2 norths already cut. No way. No way, man. But it's going to be 5. Yeah, it's going to be 5-6S. I feel it too. I think it's going to be 5-6S. YouTube and Twitch are pretty split on that. 7M versus 5S. I'm going to say 5S. What's it going to be? Yeah, baby. That's a point for me. And a half point for YouTube and Twitch. Yeah, congratulations to Eder Gamer, the first 5S adopter. See you out there. Is this okay? Yeah, okay. So 6-0, it's gonna be 6-0, right? We're just let's type in 6-0. Come on, you guys have to see the pattern here. And then also, like, you know, like North is almost dead. There's only 1 North left, so we could probably pivot into a Chinitsu. I mean, not Chinitsu, maybe a Chinitsu. Some kind of flush, some kind of Manzu flush. So, yeah. Let's just see this 8S or 6S. Yeah, sorry, I just saw the 8, but I meant Sozu. All right. This is just a half flush, maybe even full. Yeah, maybe. 3 9-sos are also gone. What the hell? What is happening? Okay, we can't go for Kokushi now. We have to abandon ship. Like, there's a lifeboat right there. There's a lifeboat right there on like route to like the Caribbean. Like we gotta go. Like it's now or never. Like just get rid of one of your orphans. Please, guy, please. But yeah, which one is it gonna be? Honestly, well, yeah, I guess the worst one could be West, but honestly, we could keep it. I'm gonna go on a limb and say we cut the 9-pin. I'm gonna say we cut the 9-pin because you know, maybe we still want to keep a safe dial here and just like, you know, just go for the flush, right? We don't need the 9-pin. We already know what we're going for. We don't need the 9-pin. We're gonna cut the 9-pin. Okay, never mind. All right, West, the obvious answer was correct. Congratulations. All right, Gil Lasso, nice one. Nice shot there, and all of the other YouTubers. I was cooking a little bit too hard with the 9-pin. That was like a kind of like a, you know, my own like J Drew Master 3 answer. Polls open for now. The 3-mon. I don't know what we're gonna go for now. But we could still use an honor tile. Pair up, so we can cut one of the Pinzu maybe. Sure, maybe. Unless we want Pinfu. Technically, it's still possible to get Pinfu, by the way. You could still pair up the South and get Pinfu with Menhon with a close Honitsu. That's like incredibly rare. That almost never happens. It's like such a specific kind of Honitsu of half flush. It's like so rare. That's definitely more rare. That's probably more rare than Menchin, like a fully a full flush, close full flush. Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna stick with my 9-pin guess. I'm gonna stick with that. 1 pin seems to be the more popular answer. What's gonna be? Hey, got him. There I am. And nice one, Doi. It's hard to pronounce. Doigal. Nice one. High five. Getting these guesses. And no cheese yet. Okay, but was this just Pinfu? Was this just Pinfu all along? Are we gonna keep this? Are we actually gonna keep this? It'd be crazy if this was just Pinfu. Like after all that, after cutting a 5-6, and it's just gonna be Pinfu anyway. We could still cut the 1 pin, by the way. We could still do it. We could still cut the 1 pin. I don't even think it's a terrible idea. Considering, like, you know, just like getting IotaTurtle pairs and like, you know, Pon and then like get another pair is like probably our best chance of winning. But yeah, sure, I'll cut this out. We'll cut this out here. What's it gonna be? Yep. That's the point for me and you two. Interesting. So, wonder what this 1 pin pair is gonna be like. Oh, okay. Well, we discard a whole Ryanmen from our hand, but I mean, there's, you know, this could actually still be Pinfu. Maybe we'll keep it. Maybe we'll draw an Akka or something. Wouldn't that be really funny if we just drew an Akka and just like replaced our 5-6 with an even better 5-6? Wouldn't that be really funny? But yeah, I think we're gonna cut this success. I think. Yeah, what's it gonna be? All right, yeah. We're not that far gone. That far. We're still gonna keep the potential for another block in the honor suit. Honor tiles. Okay, East is completely dead. Green is Hellweight. Technically, we could chi this 5. Probably not. We're gonna chi, but I'll open the hole up anyway. Chi or skip on the 5-mon. Chi or skip on the 5-mon. I mean, probably skip. But like, maybe we're really desperate, you know? Maybe we're really like super mega ultra giga desperate. And we chi with the 3-4 and then we cut the 1-1. Honestly, that wouldn't be, I don't think that would be terrible. It wouldn't be terrible. I just probably wouldn't have it in me to do it. But yeah, what's it gonna be? Skip, indeed. 4-mon? Okay, we got a 4-mon here. This is an interesting tile to have because this kind of gives us a Nakabukure. We get 3-4-4-5, also known as the bulging shape. But really, it's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, whatever. Yeah, it's a 1. It's an extra 1 and an extra 4. So you can use that to get another pair. Is that worth cutting the 1-1 now, or are we just gonna get a Pinfu with the 1-1 as our pair? But you know, the ace is dead anyway. Probably gonna cut that one first before we like have to really face that question. Ace is coming out. Okay. Now, who's cooking? Who's cooking with the Itsu? Who's cooking with the pure straight? Are we gonna chi? Are we gonna chi the 9? Are we gonna get pure? Was that the plan all along? Pure straight and 2 Dora. I feel like this should I don't know. I don't know about this chi, man. I don't know about this chi, but also it is 2 Dora. It is 2 Dora. And if we get into like a full flush, it'd be hilarious. I'm gonna say we cheat. I'm gonna say we cheat. We're gonna do it. I might actually cheat this in this situation. What's it gonna be? Indeed. That's a point for everyone. But now we have to decide what we're gonna cut. So polls are open again. Personally, I wouldn't, but Turtle is crazy. Yeah. Turtle is insane. Who would? Yeah, Kokushi Muso. He's going to 3 first. I mean, at least cut the 6 first. Like, you had a 1-3. Like, you could have still been. You still could have gotten a 2 and like got a whole set out of that. Isn't this a hand when you envision open this hand? Isn't this? Yeah. I mean, well, no, not at all. If this is Itsu as our only Yaku, Pure Straight as our only Yaku with 2 Dora, it would be really fucking nuts. Anyway, let's cut the green. Huh? We're still going for the flush? I don't know, man. I don't know, but nice one, Frederick, for getting that one. What is going on? Oh no, what is going on? Oh no. Bets are off. Okay, surely. We cut the green, right? I mean, but you could also cut the 5. It's guaranteed safe. You cut the 5 mon. Or you could cut the green if we're still like planning on pushing this. I don't know. If you really want a full send, you could cut the 1 pin or 8 pin. I don't think that's in the cards right now. We gave up our pair because we really believe in the flush. I don't know how much we really believe in though. Like, do we like deal into Ipatsu? Is that the level of belief we have? Deal into Ipatsu believing? I'm gonna say green. I'm gonna say we're green. I'm gonna say we're not about that. But YouTube and Twitch are split on this. YouTube's saying 1P and Twitch is saying green. I'm gonna say green. What's it gonna be? Yeah. Come on. Let's catch up, Twitch. Catch up. Been in the dust lately. All right, we got this though. I blame the Twitch ads if Twitch loses this. Don't worry, I got you back. Here we go. 5 pin. I don't know what we're cutting here. This is actually pretty difficult. Like, are we cutting the 8? Like, is 8 like okay to cut? They cut a 7 and a 6. They cut a 6-7. They literally cut a 6-7. So maybe they're not even waiting on the 8. Actually, there's a copy. There's actually a copy of 6s. So actually 8 is pretty good. But does Iota realize that the 8 is actually really good here? Does Iota see that? That's a big question. Something inside of me feels like we're still going to push this. I'm going to say the 8, but it could be the 1 pin. The 1 pin is also... It's not as good, but we could try it. What's it going to be? Oh, look, maybe he saw it. Maybe he saw the Kabe? Saw the wall of 6s? The 6-7? Okay, well, nice one. Yeah, nice one. Believing in our guy, Valdrick. Got one for Twitch and one for me. It'll all be over soon. It's been a long Guess the Cut segment this time. Oh, God. Yeah, this has just been defense. This has just been a folding Guess the Cut, huh? Polls are open for the force, though. I think we might give up. This might be we could cut the force, though. But maybe we give up and cut the 5 mod. Or maybe we just like, you know what, fuck it. It's half Suji anyway. We're gonna cut the 5 pin. I don't know. Yeah, Suji kind of sucks here. Also, the white dragon is completely unrepresented. I would cut the 5 mon. So I'm gonna say Iota is as good as me and cut the 5 mon. 1 pin? Who said 1 pin? No one said 1 pin? Oh my god. Is this deal in? Okay. Thank god. And Forso is actually safe. We have a chance here. Oh, but if we draw a 2, so maybe we don't even want to cut the 4, so maybe we're gonna keep it. Maybe we're just we're not gonna be put down like this anymore. We're not gonna be oppressed You know, we're gonna cut this 5 pin, and if it deals in, it deals in. Or the white. Or this is just 2 safe tiles, and we're gonna cut the 4 too. I kind of, well, personally, I think we might cut the 4S. I think we might do it. I think we're gonna do it, and that's gonna be mostly the choice of YouTube and Twitch. What's it gonna be? 4S. All right, yeah. Point for YouTube and half point for Twitch. We're doing it out here. We're doing it. Okay, we might. Okay, is this why we have this replay we're watching? Because this is actually a hand that he actually wins. That'd be insane. But yeah, it should be 2S now. Because now this is like we need a pair. If we have a pair, we could still actually win this. And you know what? If we get like the white or something, if we get the 6-mon, I think the 5 pin is coming out. That's gonna be my guess. I'm gonna throw that out there. All right, 2S. Let's see it. Oh god. Technically, there is a pawn here, by the way. There is a pawn or pass. Technically, there's also a con here for the 3-mon. The 3 against Toyman. Toyman is pointing at the 3-mon, so we could pawn, pass, or con. Con is essentially throwing. Like, the con has like no merit at all. There's no benefit to calling con. We could pawn, which would widen our weight a little bit, but actually not by much. I don't think like pawn is actually that helpful here. So I would say we skip. And that's gonna be everyone else's vote as well. We're gonna skip. Oh no. Oh my god. We're here. Somehow, some way, we are here, Iota. Yeah, Iota is not a normal Mahjong player. That no one was saying skip. I mean, no one was saying pawn. Iota is just different. Who skips there? Oh my god, please. Don't say that, Iota. What is this? I don't know. This is one of our beloved podcasts, IotaTurtle. Yeah, he's on the Discord. Yeah. 5p. Yeah, it has to be 5p. If you're gonna pull this and not do 5p, I don't know like what we're doing. It has to be 5p at this point. We're pushing. Yeah, we're pushing. We're gonna deal in. No, we're not. We're not gonna deal in. It was safe. The affirmation comes out post-mortem. Oh my god. What's it gonna be? Do we have 2 safe tiles or do we have 10 pi? Come on, you all know what this is gonna be. You all know in your heart. You all know in your heart why we called that pawn. We all know why we're here. There's not a single doubt in my mind. The 4-mon. This is a 4-mon only. Wait, there are 2 4-mon left. The 5-mon is dead. This is a 4-5-mon wait, but only the 4-mon is in the wall somewhere. Maybe. We've come this far. We're gonna cut the white dragon. If it deals in, it deals in. But we actually have a pretty valuable hand, so fuck it, we ball. Here we go. Here we go. Oh my god. Do we pass? Do we pawn? Like, no. No way. Yeah, genius. This is the only IotaTurtle could have found this line. Only IotaTurtle could have gotten this win. There's no one else in the entire world that could have gotten that specific hand. What the heck did he? Oh, he had 10 pi. He had 10 pi, and he's in the dealer's seat. But you see Iota like push a 5 pin and a white. Like I don't know, man. Yeah. I think if I was that guy, I might have folded. But yeah, I mean, you know, live and learn, something like that. That was fun. Thank you, IotaTurtle, for sending in a great guest the cut as always. Appreciate it. If you also want to send in your guest the cut or like just any other replay you want to show the chat or, you know, get some feedback on, You can join the Discord, which I'm gonna lay out in the chat. Bam. Come join the Discord. Come join the fun. And yeah, level up your game and all that. Here we go. Back to the Jade Room though. Oh, wait, hold on. I got some goodies. Here. Dude, okay, so like who else is about to is on the grind, is on the horse grind to get this freaking horse skill illustration with like the underboob? Like who else is on that grind? Who's on that underboob grind? Cause like there's so many freaking runs of this shit. Like I did like 5-6 runs like yesterday and I only got to like 200. I only got like 100 horsepower. That's crazy, dude. I'm gonna like waste my life away just like to have horse titties on my screen occasionally. Like it's just not worth it. I might quit, but I don't know. It's not that bad. It's kind of fun. Yeah. Yeah. Cool character though. I might when Horse Girl comes out like as a real character, I might actually roll for it. You only get the horsepower by playing the game once a day. That's not true. You get free horsepower by doing it once a day, but you can still just like spam it, right? Yeah, you could just play the minigame. Poem? Okay, yeah, I'm gonna poem. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. This hand is... Yeah, easy. This Mahjong is so easy, guys. I don't even need to go for the flush. I can just like pretend I'm going for the flush and then wait on like a 3-6 money. Oh, this is nice. In fact, I think that's kind of what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna keep the 5-mon just for reliability's sake. But if I do get like tiles around that that are flush happy, then might as well. If I get a 3-pin, then the 5-mon is leaving. It'll be only the 5-mon though. Real play would be east wind, jump away for even more Han. Yep. I'm gonna stick to my guns. That like generally, I'll cut it now, I guess. Generally, right? That half. I used to say that like half the. What did I used to say? 2 times worth the value is worth half the weight. I don't believe that anymore. I actually think it's the opposite, and because that's like the more, because I've been turned around by reading that like, oh yeah, like, oh, chi. Yeah, it has to be chi. Wait, yeah, it has to be chi. I was just like, which chi? It's this chi, right? The other chi? I mean, I guess it didn't really matter. But yeah, like, generally, actually, conventional wisdom is that double the win chance is better than double the value with half the win chance. Oof. Because if you lower your win chance, even if your value goes up, you like pack into the chance of you losing, the chance of you not winning the hand, is also the chance that someone else wins with sumo or like a deal-in or something. And so, your value isn't going up proportionally, like with your win rate. Like your value. Your net value is actually it's increasing. Well, it's actually decreasing. Your net value is decreasing because your hand value is increasing, but your opponent value is increasing because your opponents have a greater chance of winning. So yeah, Yeah, more consistency, yeah. They didn't know how scary I was. I wasn't that scary. I had a really bad weight. I had a 3-pin weight. So maybe there it was actually better to hold on to the 5 mon, but I didn't really feel like holding on to an extra 5 mon. What is this? 8-pin, I guess. 8-pin is like maybe scary. Yeah, so it's not just consistency. It's just like, oh yeah, you should be more consistent instead of volatile. It's just like, no, that's not it. It's like actually just literally better. It's literally just better to have. It's literally more efficient. What is this? The only thing scary about this, like, what would justify the Dora here? Probably... Probably Toy Toy. So if they're not going to keep the Dora, I would imagine this is Toy Toy. In which case, any tile that hasn't been discarded already is dangerous. Toy Toy is still a Mongun, if they have it. All triples. That did mean I have to keep this 6 mon, because I was a little too chicken and cutting it right away. Fuck! Reachy. A little bit too strong for me to give up here. Ooh! Is this Honorato? Okay. It's not Honorato. I was thinking it was 2-pin though. I was thinking it was 2-pin because you cut the 3-pin. You cut the 3-pin pretty late. So I imagine that 3-pin, like, why would you... The 3-pin isn't even a good Toy Toy tile, so surely the 3-pin was there as insurance in case they didn't get Toy Toy. But they did get the Toy Toy. 3-pin mattered. 3-pin mattered, and it was just a matter of where. What is this? 1, 2, 3, 4... I'm gonna keep the extra 9. But yeah, the 1-pin I knew was like safe though, because most likely safe because the 1-pin was not pawned. The 1-pin was already discarded, and I saw 3 of them. So the only way it could have been the 1-pin is if it was a Tonki weight, which I was not as afraid of. But you know, it still could have been possible. We'll pawn this though. We'll grab our Mongun. Easy. Yeah, like reaching for the Hanuman or whatever is like not even guaranteed. And then also not even double the value for like twice the work. So let's not do that. Yeah, there's no way I can, oh, refresh just in case. Just to scare him that, like, hey, I could be winning that 6 though now. Then maybe I'll still go for the wider weight if I, yeah. They might be thinking that, like, you know, it's weird for it, like, after like getting 8,000 points down, it's weird for that guy to like pawn for into a nothing hand. So they probably know I have Dora, if they're smart. But you know, they might not be smart, so we can take advantage of that. Nine mon is always Suji to this, so if they're not thinking I have a Dora pair, then they could cut the 9 mon. But yeah, I think that would be a mistake most of the time. And under most circumstances, you should not cut the 9-mon. Like, you'd have to have a lot of... You'd have to have something special to, like, be able to cut the 9-mon. Or to think you are tilted. Yeah. Look at my stats, bro. Master 3-star still up there, even after that, loss. Oof. Five star could still come out. From the Rishi especially. I don't know where the door is, but... How do you know which piece you shouldn't play? What do you mean? Wait, are you like talking about a specific situation that happened? Oof. Like, you mean like defensively? Like the tiles that like maybe deal in or whatever? Or is this like a general Mahjong question of like, just like, how do you play Mahjong? Or like, how do I know like which tiles are better than other tiles? Yeah, well, it's been dire straits, yeah. We've been getting some decent hands that just been killed off, so unfortunate. This is just how it's gonna be. South here. But yeah, you know, for the record, like, any question is totally fine. Like, you know, for any level. If you're curious about like some high level thing, or you're just like, you've never seen Mahjong before and you just want to know how to play Mahjong, I can explain any of that. It's fine. It's just like, I need to be clear on like, you know, exactly what I have to explain. Because otherwise I could like just yap on forever about Mahjong. You know? There's this way too much to this game, man. It's so crazy and so deep. Yeah, we'll cut this, I guess. How do you know which piece you shouldn't play so the other player doesn't hit your hand? Well, basic defense is that any tile that they've discarded, they cannot take from you no matter what, because that otherwise they'd be fruity 10 for that tile. There's also other basic principles like Suji, where tiles that are 3 away from one of the tiles that they've cut in their hand, into their discard, also they cannot be waiting on, at least for one of the kinds of weights, which is the 2-sided weight. 1, 2, 3. What is this? I think I'm gonna keep the 3, 5, 7. And then there's also like, if they're going for like specific Yaku or a specific weight, generally the tiles that they discard later in the hand are related to what their weight is, to what their final tile that they're waiting on is. It's more likely that like something that they kept in their hand long enough for longer is something that they cared about, something that's actually close to something that they've that they're actually using and actually need. So yeah, I don't know, maybe if they could have used this 5 so that they could have used it. Okay, that makes sense. They had 2, 3 and then they discard the 5. That makes me think I'll cut the 2 here. That makes me think that they're in Senpai. Or they have like a lot of complex shapes that they just couldn't afford to hold on to the 5, so. Because usually you would keep on the, even if you had the 2, 3, you could still keep the 5, so. Unless you want to Sakigiri, I guess. 345 Sanchoku if I get the 4 and the 3-pin. I might think of the Chi, but really I don't want to. Uh-oh. Nervously flicking over my tiles, just like hoping it passes. But yeah, it's just like a lot of experience. You get to like, you know. So yeah, like I could like, you know, dive deep into some possible situations where like I feel like I could pinpoint like someone's weight more accurately. Like that guy having a 2-pin weight, I felt that in my bones that it was 2-pin. I felt it in my bones. It was like very unlikely to be anything else besides 2-pin. It was 2-pin and then something else. It was 2-pin and then some other unrelated tile, which it was. It was 2-pin and one so. It's possible to predict which pieces your opponent has based on what they discard. Can you do that? Yeah, kinda. I guess I'll cheat this. If I get a 3-pin, it's still I get Sanshoku. Oh, that's nice. Thank you. 3,900, I'll take it. Anyway, most of the time it's not though. Most of the time you can't pinpoint someone's hand to the tile that they're waiting on. And in fact, like even in that situation, like that I was talking about, I only was able to pinpoint half of their weight. I wasn't able to pinpoint the other half. The other half, it was just like a complete whatever. But at least I can like figure out what tiles are unlikely to be that half, because to have a Shanpon, if I read that they have a Shanpon weight, then they're gonna have like they need to have a pair. They need to have a pair of that tile. So if it's impossible or unlikely to have a pair of that, then it's probably not that. And also like you know, it's just like it's more about like narrowing down weights. Just like paying attention to what they're grabbing over here, but also what they're not grabbing. You know, like if they're not grabbing this red, it's probably unlikely they don't, you know, they probably don't have 2 of them, right? It's very simple and obvious, but it's true, right? And then you could like, you know, kind of move on from there. Okay, so if you know, maybe, you know, narrow it down to like that, it's more likely there could be some other honor tile. You know, because this is not actually their wind. They're the south wind. They pull into the west. But also, like, okay, well, if they're dropping a lot of Pinsu and Monzu, then you think, yeah, it's probably like a Sozu flush. So they're going to be worried about that. I'm going to cut the white and hope they don't pawn. If they do pawn, it's fine. So yeah, I mean, here it's pretty simple. Here, like, it's almost definitely a Sozu weight. It's almost never going to be anything else. But it's possible it could be something else. It's just not very likely. Anyway, I don't really... This guy going for like a Bakuhon here, I mean, he could have like 2 draw or something. Like I can't afford to like pay attention to him. I have to like just push. Huh. Alright. The 2-pin is safe. Shit. Oh, that is hard. That is hard. I don't know. The 2-pin is safe, but it gets me like a better shape. Okay, worked out. Each. Each Ipatsu Pinfu Dora. 11,600. Huge! The song is good, so I'll keep it playing. And yeah, well, I've been getting into more advanced reading lately, just in general. But yeah, I mean, for the most part, like a lot of like closed hands, you're not gonna get like a great sense of like exactly what they're waiting on. You can at least eliminate some of the weights, and also and some of the kinds of weights and some of the kinds of like e-shantens that they could have. Like if someone has like a particular kind of e-shanten, a particular kind of one away from tenpai, then you can kind of guess like what their tenpai is gonna look like, right? For example, if they cut like an honor tile, random honor tile, it's pretty unlikely that they have a Kutsuki Ishanten. It's very unlikely they have a sticky Ishanten. It's much more likely if they cut an honor tile or some save tile as their last tile. It's much more likely it's a I guess I'll cut this one. It's much more likely that it's actually a Ryanmen or a good Shanpon, like a very strong weight that they don't mind cutting away from. Any reading recommendations you found valuable? Besides Rishi Book 1, and besides 136 ready-to-use Mahjong strategies, which is a pretty good book. It's just I think that like leans more towards if you're like an expert to master 1 or 2. That's I think that's like the oh damn. Like that's more of the skill range where the Senba Kurono book like really works. 136 ready to use Mahjong strategies and tactics. I feel like I know like more than half of like and like kind of intuitively know like another percentage of like stuff that's already in the book. So like if you're at my level, you don't really need it. I just like supporting Mahjong publications. Yeah, there's the Richi Mahjong strategy, which is not officially out in English, mind you. So you have to learn Japanese or figure it out yourself. But that's by Nimata and Fukuchi Makoto. Pretty good. If you know Japanese or know someone who knows Japanese, also the Uzaku like efficiency books, not the what would you do's, but the just like the shape breakdowns and stuff. Those are really useful. Yeah, really breaks down like the different shapes in a way, like not just like these exist and like here's how to use them, but like how strong are these? Like is like already on men better than Yon Renkei or whatever? Like yeah. And then like actual like what would you do in situations to like build up your knowledge and usage of those shapes. Yeah. It's really good. Yeah. I did buy that book. I bought that book specifically. I have it. I have like an ebook version of that, like on the Rakuten Kobo ebook reader. That's actually a pretty friendly ebook reader for Japanese. Like it works with like my debit card. So yeah, it's fine. Like you could actually buy it. There's a 345 Sanshoku. Maybe I should have kept that. Maybe I should have actually kept that. Honestly, yeah. Maybe Tuso. Maybe Tuso was there. Because if I get the 1 I'm gonna be like so sad anyway. Just like keep the 3-5. I wasn't really thinking about that. Even if I get 4 pin, like, hey, I can wait on 1-4. Just like, or I can wait with Sanshoku and Tanyao. I've been okay with that. Alright, I have a second chance. This is waiting on the 4. Now that I got an 8 to make a 6-7-8 instead of the 5 to make a 5-6-7. 3-5 over here. I could chi for Sanshoku, Tanyao, Dora. Again. And keep Sanshoku. Reading works much better against good players too. Most beginners do really weird stuff. Yeah. Yeah, so that's like one of the things where like people don't usually talk about reading. It's usually like reserved for like anime and manga because it's cool and it's fun like when you could pull it off, but most of the time it's like irrelevant. Most of the time it's like not very like for most people playing Mahjong, it's not actually that important. Uh-oh. I'm gonna assume that's Senpai. 468. 468, what? I'm gonna assume it's also... No, it could still be a 2-5. It's possible. No, it can't be now. It can't be. Oh, this is Sanshoku. Sanshoku, Dora, and Tanyo. I'm gonna dama this. Go on. Nice. Feels good, man. Feels good. Love getting that Sanshoku. I missed it the first time, but I got it the second time, so it all worked out. Fuck, is so good at Mahjong. I know, right? I know, right? Hard to imagine anyone better than Mahjong. No. It's jokes. She would be interesting there, but I don't think it's necessary. I'm gonna see what else life has in store for me. Pawn. Definitely still gonna pawn though. And we're gonna cut around with the Pinzu so they don't know which flush I'm going for. Pawn the south next, and then cutting the Manzu is fine. We'll keep the rest of the honor tiles. Okay. Sure. I guess I could have kept the 8 for Dora acceptance. Pawn. Also, I could have just kept the 3. Honestly, it wouldn't have been that bad. But this is fine. I mean, this way I have lots of safe-ish tiles I could just throw, like this north. The east is also completely safe. 8 mon is safe. We'll cut that, unless we get like a door or something. If we can use the 8 mon, then I'll keep it. Okay. Cutting 2 norths. Might still have to worry about him later. We'll see. We'll see what his next discard is. Also, it's not Uzaki, it's Uzaku. Common mistake, because Uzaki is like the manga. It's like the rom-com manga. Uzaku is the guy. Uzaku is the Mahjong guy. I made the mistake too, because because it's just one letter. And I'm not Japanese enough. Uh-oh. Okay. Having this extra nice could still be helpful. Okay, let's lock in. Let's lock in here. I need to get this. I'm a little bit worried this might be some kind of flush, so I'll cut the... Okay, if he does get a flush... Okay, thankfully I could actually use the 9, so it worked out. I'm like, if he does get a flush, like, how worried am I about that? Like, I'm worried if I deal in for sure. If he sumos... Like, if it's a manga, if it's just a manga, it's not a big deal. Yeah, just just in case I'm not going to discuss like where any like unofficial translation of a book may be. So if you need something like that, you're on your own. I kind of want first. I kind of want first. So I'm gonna cut the one. I'm gonna cut the one, even if they could be in Tenpai. I'm gonna keep pushing. I'm just gonna assume they're not. They could very well be. A decent chance. Okay. But starting now, I'm gonna slim down a little bit. This West is a little bit unlikely. Waiting on, but you know, it like there is a chance it's a Yakuman. This is, if this ends up being a Yakuman, like I don't know what I'm gonna say to that. If I deal into the Yakuman with a West. Because he could have all 3 Easts, and then waiting on the West, like the last West. It's actually possible. Yeah, like otherwise, where the hell is the East? Like I just discarded it, and all right, well, if it's the Yakuman, goodbye, cruel world. But otherwise, I'm getting this bread. Reach, 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 reach. Well, I'm glad I even like entertained the possibility of a Yakuman because, yeah, I don't want to get hit by that shit ever again. Unknowingly, anyway. I want to be on purpose. Two 5-pin. Let's go. Still hasn't discarded a single Sozu. Four pin. It's a 1 chance now. 2 5-pin. Come on, 2 5-pin. It has to be 2 5-pin. 2 5-pin. Please. It has to be out there. Like they both discarded 2 5-pin. It has to be out there. It's so cheap. No one wants Pinsu. No one wants lower Pinsu except me. I'm the only motherfucker here that wants 2 5-pin. Oh, is that tune from in hand? Yeah. Might be close. Might be intent by now. That. I just lost a draw from that. Oh, thank God. Bone. Was that enough? I don't think it was enough, actually. I think I needed some more. Yeah, I needed some more. I mean, I was gonna call it rolling no matter what, but I had to. I mean, I could have passed. Honestly, I could have passed for that, but I was also a little bit. I was just a little bit afraid. You know, of my Shimocha at the end there. Like, I didn't want to give them a chance if I didn't have to. They weren't in Tenpai. They had no chance. Who had the East? Like... Oh, they had the East, like the entire time? Okay, sure. You didn't have draws anymore. Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah, it was like... Yeah, because I didn't have another draw. Yeah. That's true, that's true. I had to take it. I had to take it and just like hope I get to Ura. That was like my best chance. Alright, actually I think that about does it. I think I'll have to like eat dinner soon, so thank you all for coming. We got what, 3 second places and a 4th? Or was it 2? Was that just 2? Did I just play 3 games? I feel like we've been here forever. But also, I'm just like usually, yeah, I'm not usually like streaming at this time. So, Yeah. So I'll watch out for myself. I'll take better care of myself and all that. Make sure I'm healthy enough to like keep doing streams. We lost some points, but not too many to be honest. So we'll be right back up on our feet next stream, I suppose. Thanks for showing up. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it. Appreciate you all. Let's see if there's anyone we can raid right now. Ooh, Paint Twins is streaming. Paint Twins are cool. Mahjong VTubers. Yeah, sure. Well, raid the Paint Twins. Start raid. All right. Yeah. Thanks for this. Thank you for the stream. Well, thank you for watching. Come back next time, Wednesday night. Usually stream, and also Saturday morning. Well, we'll see about Saturday mornings. We'll see. Maybe it'll be Saturday noon, Saturday late mornings. I don't know. Well, goodbye.
Whoa.